We're going camping today.
Hey everyone, my name is Nate, and I'm currently building out my second van. But currently, there's a little bit of delays before I can start working on it, so I thought I'd take you out camping. It is 7:25 right now, and we have an hour and a half of driving. Sunset's at about 9:05, I think it said, so we should get to our spot right before sunset. I'm going to drive right to the grocery store, grab some stuff I need, and get right back on the road.
There's a couple things I don't like about this van, and this is one of them. I can't stand up. Anyways, I'm at the grocery store. I'm just gonna pick up the stuff I need for dinner tonight. Got dinner, can start hitting the road now.
And I've never been to the spot that I'm going to before, so I don't know if it's cool, I don't know if it's lame, but we'll find out together. So I'm driving down this road and I think it's the right spot, but it looks like someone's already there. Yeah, I guess this spot is more popular than I thought.
I pulled over on the side of the road just to try and find a new spot, and there seems to be one just up the highway. So I'm gonna go check that spot out. Hopefully it's not taken. It doesn't look as good as that spot, but I'll take anything we can get right now. So here we are to the new spot. 2 people here. Doesn't look like a bad spot. It's right next to the highway though, so it's going to be a noisy one. You know what? I think we're going to call this camp for tonight. All right, we have parked. We made it to our spot. So this is where I'm parked right here. I'm kind of tucked right back in this corner away from these 2 vans. I heard it's a pretty good swimming spot here, so these guys might actually be here to swim in the river that's just down below. So I'm hoping maybe they leave by tonight. But if not, that's cool too. I'm just sleeping here for one night. I'm not trying to take this whole space for myself. I'm gonna turn the van off and just get it ready for tonight. So I'm turning on that fan just to cool me down a little bit. And I also brought my laptop here, and I do have Starlink with me. So I think when those other guys move, because I just saw them get to their van, I might steal their spot to set up Starlink because I'm kind of under a bunch of trees right now. Before we do that, let's go check down that trail, see what's down there. About a year and a half ago, I bought one of the best flashlights on the market. It's apparently 8,000 lumens, and it is the best thing, one of the best purchases I've made. You can turn it down to low, so if I don't want to blind people on the highway, turn it up to high, just like that. Lights up the whole forest. What? Look at this. You can't really see much on the camera. I wish I was able to come here a bit earlier, but look at this. We are right under the highway. Wow. Oh my goodness, there is a rope swing right there going into the water. This looks like a nice little stone. I might have breakfast here tomorrow. Wow. This rock face is beautiful, guys. The camera does not pick it up at night or with this flashlight. I can't wait to show you in the morning. I don't know if you can see this through the trees here, but there's another bridge up there. I don't know what that is. Let me try and shine my light at it. There you go. Wow, the sunset is beautiful tonight. I'm gonna go try and find a way up onto that second bridge there. Looks like there's a trail that goes up here. Let's get up here. Oh, this is loose gravel. Guys, it is an old abandoned railway. And I just made a metaphor about railways in my previous video, if you saw that. A little sketchy though. How beautiful is this? It looks like someone might live down to the right there. I see some sort of dock and some floaties. I wonder if people jump into the river from here. It's starting to get pretty dark and they're starting to get lots of bugs out here. So let's start to head back. All right, so it's probably about 10 p.m. I think it's about time to start cooking dinner. Also, I had to move my mic down here because it sounded very weird up here. If anyone knows a trick with these kind of microphones, just let me know in the comments down below. All right, I forgot if I said it earlier this video, but we're making chicken Alfredo. Super excited for it. I also suck at cooking chicken, so I really hope this turns out all right. First, I need to season the chicken, and I'm gonna wash my hands before I do anything. By the way, this was a super unprepared camping trip, so I had to buy some paper plates because I totally forgot plates. I got this salt shaker from my parents on Christmas, and I think it looks awesome. This chair comes in clutch with this van, man. Especially when you're 6'1". Sorry, 6 foot and half an inch. I had to turn on noise cancellation on the mic, by the way, because the fan is on and that is a bit noisy. So hopefully the noise cancellation is doing its work. And hopefully I'm in frame. I realized I wasn't in frame in that shot, so sorry. I am smoking myself out of my own van now. I think we're almost ready to flip, not quite. Looks pretty golden brown. We're gonna flip and add around a tablespoon of butter. You know, so far, for my track record of cooking chicken, this looks like the best one. I wish there was a table I could do this outside in. This is so much smoke. Does anyone know how to cook chicken without this much smoke? I guess it's just managing your oil heat better or something. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not a chef. I'm going to cut this open. I feel like it's been enough time. Anyone that cooks chicken regularly, can you tell me what I'm doing wrong? Because I feel like I always overcook my chicken because it never gets cooked. I always end up just cutting into it a million times to see if it's cooked. Like, it's still not cooked. Okay, hopefully this is the last time I have to cut into this guy. Yes, we're good. Yes! I can get all this smoke out of here, finally. You know, ignoring all the cuts I put into it, it doesn't look that bad. This is my first ever camping video and filming in the van. So I'm testing out different microphone settings and right now I'm using the camera microphone. So I'm just testing out different things. Bear with me while I get my formula just right. But now I gotta get the stuff ready for the sauce. And as of now, I'm using my phone. I took a picture of a recipe on my phone. And I can't look at it when I'm filming. So I actually just wrote everything on a plate. There's my recipe if you want to copy it. And it calls for half a cup of butter in. That's half a cup right there. That is a lot of butter. I'm going to cut that into chunks so it melts easier. Another unprepared camping moment. This is the only knife I have other than these. One whole clove. One whole clove? That's a lot of garlic. I don't know if I'm going to do that much. By the way, I have no idea what I'm doing. Good thing I read what a clove of garlic is because it's not a whole thing. It's just one. Then we're going to mince this. Okay, I think we can start making our sauce. All right, I just looked it up. 473 milliliters is 2 cups. So perfect amount. Add the butter. You know, with how much cream is in here, I feel like the amount of butter makes sense now. I'm gonna season this with salt and pepper. 3/4 teaspoon garlic powder. I think it's Parmesan time. 2 cups of it exactly. Oh, I might be a chef. I have no idea how to gauge noodles. The first time I bought a pack like this, I cooked the whole thing and I had pasta for like 2 weeks. Italians, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to break this. It's just gonna fit in the pan better. It's cooking slowly, but we're getting there. Guys, this isn't looking too bad. I think this is turning out pretty good. I gotta say, guys, this smells fantastic. And I haven't eaten an actual meal probably since this morning. So I am starving. This looks so good right now. Been cooking these noodles for quite a while now and they're not quite soft enough. And it's starting to make the sauce not look like Alfredo sauce. So I'm going to call it because it's edible, especially for me. I don't really care. Wow, that does not look like Alfredo. Cool. It looks like plain noodles with some chicken on top, but you know what? I bet it's super flavorful. All right. Time to give you guys an honest review. To start, this does not look appetizing. I did something wrong with the sauce. The oil separated from the rest of the material. I don't know what happened, but let's give it an honest try though. Honestly, it's not that bad. It doesn't look good. I like it. If I had a pot to boil the noodles beforehand, it would have been 10 out of 10. Right now, it's probably like 6. To be honest, the fettuccine is the downfall of this specific meal that I cooked today. It's just, it didn't cook in the sauce like I thought it would. So, and it kind of messed up the sauce. The chicken's actually really good too. I didn't expect it to come out good, but here we are. I didn't think I was going to get that down, but look at my plate. In the garbage it goes. Perks of paper plates. You never have to wash them. And I do think I'm going to move my van just right over there and set up my Starlink because I do want to try and game tonight. Alright, I got less obstructions up top. Do have a decently clear sky. Alright, Starlink is up and connected. The time just flew by today. It is 12 o'clock. But I do think I'm going to play 1 or 2 games and then head to bed. So I will see you guys in the morning.
Good morning, everyone. I slept pretty good. Not long, but still a good sleep. Well, I think it's almost about time to get up. I think it's 8:30 right now. I still got some work to do. I got a video that has to go up today, and I have to make a thumbnail for that video. I think it's time to get productive. It's a hot day out. I can already feel it as soon as those curtains open. Another truck pulled up here in the night, decided to park here, and the other van is also gone, so I'm actually here completely by myself now. I'm gonna go check out that bridge again, but first I'm gonna put on some boots. This looks so cool. Can't lie, this looks like a fantastic swimming spot. And actually, now that I say that, there are people swimming right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I hope you guys can hear me all right. And I hope the audio is okay, because I am literally under the highway right now. I'm very fortunate to have this whole place to myself, basically. And just take a look at this rock formation. It's so scaly and jaggedy. And look at that big gash right there. And if anyone wants to come to this spot, it's on the Nanaimo River, and you just pull off of the highway straight to this spot. With such a beautiful spot like this, it really makes me sad to see all this garbage here. I'm definitely going to take a bit of time before I leave to clean this up. Going back up this steep gravelly hill, we're going to take a look at this railroad. You know, I'm actually really glad that first spot didn't work out, because I think this spot is 10 times better. It might be a bit more noisy, but how often do you get to see this? Got to be careful not to drop anything down here. These are large gaps. Like, look at this. This is so cool. People definitely jump off of here. And the breeze is just so, it's not too warm, it's not too cold. Temperature is perfect right now with that sun beaming down. This right here is why I want to do van life. And it is why I'm going to work my ass off to make it happen. This short little trip, even though I have to leave today, it's only motivated me more to work harder. I rewatched some of the footage back, and the audio at the start of the video was just horrendous. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about it yet. I think I'm gonna dub in new audio. I'm just trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. So I'm sorry for that. But if you stick with me just for a little bit, I'm gonna keep pumping out videos for you guys, and they're only gonna get better and better. I want to get almost as good as quality as Trent the Traveler's videos. And I know he was literally a movie editor or some sort of filmmaker before he started YouTube, so he definitely has that advantage. Doesn't mean I can't try. So I'm guessing that's private, because who would leave all their stuff there if it's public? They got a little tinny there too. But I think I want to try and walk over to that second bridge. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a smile you're on camera sign. Well, I just filmed them too, so I guess we're even. We will not go check out that second bridge. It is definitely private. Oh, no way. Wild play. I'm heading right to it. I've walked down this railroad just for a little bit. I've gotten to the point where I can see it intersecting with a road. Oh, sorry. My finger was off. I think this is about as far as I'm gonna go on this railroad. I'm gonna walk back, and I think I'm gonna make breakfast. Okay, I think I pieced together what's up there. I'm pretty sure it's property of Wild Play. And I believe that other bridge just above me is also property of Wild Play. I feel like that would make sense. They take their guests up to the bridge and have the stairs all the way down to the river, take them on their tinny. Oh, they do swings from the bridge. Wow, that's scary. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but
Be hard for me to trust it. Okay, just got back to the van. I got my stuff to cook breakfast down by the river. And for breakfast, guys, we have 3 eggs. Not the most glamorous breakfast. You know, you can't have an exciting breakfast every single day. Sometimes you have severely butchered chicken Alfredo for dinner and 3 eggs for breakfast. It's just how it goes. That's our scrambled. I may not know how to cook chicken Alfredo amazingly, but I can cook some pretty darn good scrambled eggs. I'm gonna take some time to sit under the bridges here and eat my scrambled eggs, and I think that'll pretty much be it for today. Okay guys, I just did a bit of cleanup around this camp. And guys, I took out 2 full bags of garbage. This was way messier than I ever thought it could be. And I had to call it because I could be here all day cleaning. But for the time being, this is how good I got it. There was garbage all on this fire pit here. Down this hill is just filled with garbage. I did clean all along here, kind of all in the raised spots, a bit up the trail, all in here, pretty much all the way to this little grassy line here. And I also cleaned a bit behind my van as well. And guys, I hate seeing campsites like this. Imagine generations down the line and nobody cleaned up after the spot. Our grandkids may never even see the ground here. It might just be a thick layer of garbage that they're crushing through their boots. So if you're a camper or somebody that just likes to enjoy these spots, please pick up after yourself. We have to take care of the world we live in, because places like these are truly gems. And seeing the amount of garbage here, it ruins it a little bit. And I hope I made it just a little bit better for the next person to stay here. Now that's off my chest, I think it's time to say goodbye. I gotta hit the road here pretty soon if I want to get home at a respectable time. So if you've made it this far into my 3rd video and first ever camping video, I can't thank you enough. If you made it this far, I'm willing to bet you like my content. So consider subscribing. All right, I'm gonna get on the road. I'll see you guys in the next video.